Okay. See chance, look at that.
Looks great.
I'm assuming Wayne goes home. I'm hoping they are.
I have no idea.
I hope so. No, they're away apparently, unfortunately. Gotta swap it. Gotta swap it. Whatever, right? Home Cardinals. Home foul. Oh, okay, that's right. I screwed up the right way. Alright, I need to add my graphics. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah. I have a horrible name. Here's my logos. You're expected to make video look like that, by the way. That's what Parker said.
Do what?
Your video's expected to look like that.
Is that up there?
Do what?
Is that from up there?
Oh, it's from right there.
Okay.
You're expected to look that good.
He's just saying he has 2 cameras with that. Okay.
My foul's not working.
Patch on Highway 28 is your local gas station for all your small grocery needs. Also, your Hunt's Brothers pizza provider, making it fresh in the store and keeping it warm under the lights for you. Multi flavors to choose from. You get 3 for $30. Also, all your snacks, chips, whatever you need, down to your beverages and down to your sweet snacks. Check out Dog Patch. The Dixon School District has been a sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports for many years now and continues to provide sponsorship. They have 3 state-of-the-art schools, including a high school, middle school, and an elementary school, all in Dixon, Missouri, serving the Dixon and St. Robert area children. Be sure to check them out at their new admin building on the corner downtown, just off of Main Street, the Dixon School District, Dixon, Missouri.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health.
Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health.
Find the resources you need to keep your mental health a priority.
Love your mind.
Progressive Ozark Bank in Licking, Missouri is a supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats athletics, including this Frisco League tournament for the boys and the girls, and the district tournament. Thank you, Progressive Ozark Bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing and Lender. Town and Country Bank is also a supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats, along with other activities in the Licking area and Texas County. Be sure to stop by, give them a call. Member FDIC, for all your banking needs. Town and Country Bank in Licking, Missouri. Security Bank is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, and they are the main supporter this year and sponsor of all broadcasts of Allen Hilliard Sports. They've been around since World War II through the thick and the thin, supporting the Waynesville St. Robert community through all these years of growth, and continue to support the Waynesville St. Robert community through. Alright, we are here, and welcome here to the Jamboree. We're here with Coach Parker. Coach Parker, it's that time of the year again when the basketballs come out, not just in your PE class, and start having some games.
Yep, that's right. It's that time of year. We're anxiously waiting for that first game, and I'm glad for this time of the year to be around.
Now, one thing, you got a pretty steady base of kids. You have quite a few from last year coming back, or?
No, we're young this year. You know, I graduated 3 girls off last year's 24-and-5 team, and you know, this year is plumb full of young kids. I have 1 senior, 1 junior, and the rest are sophomores and freshmen. You know, I got 11 freshmen on the team.
So you have hopefully a rather good freshman group, I would imagine. They had a good middle school group last year, so
yeah, they're a good squad, good freshman group. You know, they still got a lot of learning to do. You know, a lot of experience behind them that they gotta adjust from the 8th grade to the varsity level now to the high school level, and that'll be a little adjustment for them. But you know, they're they're warriors, man. They battle every day, and some of them played a lot of basketball. So, you know, for being young, we're still kind of a veteran team.
So how do you adjust from a older team the last few years to a very strong freshman team? Do you have to adjust practice any for that, or is that something that is just kind of brought up from the junior high level?
No, patience. Patience is the biggest thing you got to adjust, you know, because as far as junior high, we still do the same stuff at junior high that we do in high school. So they're used to what we do defensively and offensively, but as far as work ethic, you know, that's a big change from junior high to high school with expectations, and that's been their biggest adjustment has been, you know, their expectations of what I have for them, and you know, they're finally, you know, the first couple of days was pretty rough on them, but now they're finally starting to click a little bit.
And I imagine the scheduling a little bit different than the junior high with travel, and you face some tough teams that they're probably not used to playing.
Yeah, you know, I even went out this year and added some teams. We went out and we added Nixa, Marshfield. Marshfield was a quarterfinalist last year, returned everybody. We added Logan Rogersville, returns everybody off a Final Four team. We added Helias, who went to the Final Four last year. Marquette got in our tournament. MICDS out of St. Louis, they have the number 2 recruit in the state. Added them on there. Hickman, you know, I loaded down our schedule, you know, to help prepare us for that overall goal of what we want to achieve.
Okay, and mentioning the tournament this year, they're talking about the Rolla Holiday Tournament. Is there any other changes in that, or is that just kind of Marquette the only difference?
Yeah, no, Marquette, Webb City both got in it this year. Grain Valley and Jonesboro got out, and Marquette and Webb City got in it this year. We still return St. Pius, Fox, Hazelwood, Waynesville. It'll still be a pretty solid tournament, you know.
And that's, of course, one of those tournaments where, you know, not only to get to play here, but you get to go over and play at SMT and get to experience kind of a college gym and the difference in size, which it's a difference in a game that you notice if you're not used to it.
Yeah, you know, and I'm so glad that SMT works with us and allows us to come in and use their facilities, you know, but they work with us, and kids enjoy playing over there and getting experience playing on a college floor, and you know, it just makes for a good tournament, both boys side and girls side.
Now some of the teams here tonight, you have Waynesville that has probably played Rolla 100 times in basketball, but then you have Steelville down there. How do you go against, you know, even in a Jamboree, how do you match up to a Steelville team that you really may only see on video playing? You had a son that played in Dixon, where that would be the only time you're really seeing them.
Yeah, well, I'm familiar with Steelville, being from Frisco League and playing against them years ago, you know, but Phil Gamble took over for them, and he does a nice job with them. They got a nice group, but you know, Jamborees for me is not winning losses. Every girl's going to get in and play tonight. You know, it's just we've seen each other now for 10 days, you know, and we just need to see somebody else and see where we are and see what we need to work on, and that's what I focus on more is, you know, just where our weaknesses are going to be and where we need to go to improve next week to get ready for game 1.
Okay, now starting the season here, I believe, or you have a game first, or is your first game the Bluefish Shootout?
Bluefish Shootout, Friday night against Helias.
Now that is always a very strong shootout overall. You have some really good matchups during that.
Yeah, there's really good teams in it this year. You got Tipton playing West Plains. St. James is playing Cap City. We're playing Helias. Willard's playing Troy. You got some Frisco League schools in it. You know, it's be some good basketball.
All right, appreciate it there, and well, good luck in the
yes, sir. Thank
shootout
you.
there. So how's the video there look, though? Hilliard Sports would like to thank the Iowa Woo this year for allowing me to be their provider of live broadcasting services during their games up in Waterloo, Iowa. Be sure to check them out next season on the Arena League, the Iowa Woo.
1 in 10 kids vape. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Dixon community, as well as the Dixon athletic programs. Be sure to join the Booster Club. All the money goes to help support the Dixon athletes in the community, whether it be high school, middle school, baseball, basketball, whatever it is. Check out the Dixon Booster Club on Facebook. Osage Electric is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and all the schools in their district in Pulaski County, Missouri, along with Marys County and other locations throughout Missouri. Good luck to the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season from Gask Osage Electric. G-Tech Fiber is built to last. Your local area internet run on Gask Osage Electric power poles. Reach out to Gask Osage Electric for all your G-Tech Fiber internet needs. Whether you live rural or in the city, they can provide internet. Chris Pills Basketball is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, Pocahontas Redskins, and the area schools. Allen Hilliard Sports will once again be providing the coverage of the Waynesville youth football for grades kindergarten all the way to 6th grade this year, from week 1 all the way to the championship in November. Games will start first week of September. Be sure to reach out WIF Football if you'd like to play. And we are here, the boys basketball coach from Rolla High School here. So Coach, it's that time of year again where basketballs are back out.
Yeah, how about that? I love it. This is my time of year. And I know it's your time of year too, buddy. This is your kind of thing.
Absolutely there.
You're the sports junkie, but you absolutely love basketball, don't you?
I'm doing a football game tomorrow for free in St. Louis.
Let's go.
But anyways, so how's this year's team looking? Is it a lot of new faces? I know you have Ethan Brown committing there to Illinois.
He's not a bad player.
No, he's a good player.
Actually, we have 9 seniors and 1 junior on our varsity team, and so we return a lot of guys with a lot of experience, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
So you are the opposite of the girls team this year.
They've got a youth movement going on, don't they?
They're a big freshman team this year.
Yeah, they do, and plus they've got some good returning players. I think Riley Dodson's an all-stater returning. Her and Mariah are both really solid players. But yeah, they've got Madison Hutton is a girl that's going to be known by everybody before it's all said and done. She's still young. She's just sophomore this year, but she's a big-bodied girl that's really athletic. She's a volleyball player, got a lot of hops. She can shoot the basketball from the perimeter. And then you add in those freshmen who are one of the best freshman classes around. It's good. They're going to have a fun season this year.
I imagine there. And then without a conference, your schedule is kind of sometimes all over the place, I guess. Is that kind of how you describe that? Or are you kind of targeted Eastern Missouri? Or does it...
I'm not sure about the girls. The girls, there is a little bit different than we both kind of set up our schedules according to the type of team that we have. Last year we wanted to get a high level of competition going, so we added schools like DeSmet and Principia, Battle to our schedule, and we've got those same schools again this year. The girls I know added Nixa to their schedule. They play Helias out of the gate. So yeah, we both better have pretty good teams, or we're gonna have a struggle this year.
And then, of course, you start out with the Bluefish Shootout there. Who's your opponent?
So we go against Pacific in the Bluefish Shootout. The girls have Helias, and from talking to Coach Parker, Helias is a pretty salty team.
Yes, they are a very good team. Well, in football right now, they are, a nightmare for most teams in Class 6 right now.
Yeah, they're a good football team, that's for sure.
But obviously, since I seen you last, the technology, video quality and stuff has improved a little bit there. Hopefully, that's to your standard.
It looks solid, buddy. You're spending lots of money on your tech.
There's lots of money in some of this stuff here. And some of that stuff is already broken, so that is how that works.
That's part of it, isn't it?
That is part of it.
Well, you're doing a good job, and I hope people appreciate what you do because, it's like you said, you're doing a freebie tomorrow, and that's, man, I hope people appreciate when somebody goes and takes their time to serve people like you're doing. It's a good thing.
And then the Rolla Holiday Tournament. You have some new opponents, I believe, in that. A few changes coming.
Yeah, we do have some changes. I know we've got Eugene in the tournament this year. Let's see. Now, the girls' side I can't really speak to, but I know on the boys' side we've got our usual Waynesville, Warrensburg, St. Pius has been in it for a long time now. We do have Chris Miller is bringing his Fox team in. And then Eugene, Mexico will be in it. It'll be solid competition.
And of course, we'll have the games at S&T over there as usual. So.
Yep. Are you covering those?
Yep.
Nice.
Like always over there.
Good. Well, I got to get out of here, man. I got to go get some. We got our shoe order in today, and the guys are anxious. They're paying their money. They're anxious to get their team shoes on. So, thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it, buddy.
Not a problem there, and we'll see you later on in the season.
Sounds good. Good to talk to you, bud.
Yep. Appreciate it. Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught by many things through sports, in addition to the skills they learn: self-control, ideals of fair play, honesty, respect for authority, and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences. Once again, thank you to the Arkansas Athletic Association, and good luck, Pocahontas Member School, Arkansas Activities Association.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Pawn Shop is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and all the area schools, including the Frisco League basketball tournament. Be sure to visit them down by the front gate of Fort Leonard Wood. The Bank of Crocker, since 1911, has been in Pulaski County and the surrounding area for many years. They have home loans, auto loans, whatever loans you need, give them a call. They are member FDIC and the Equal Housing Home Lender.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas.
Borum of Cross Creek Realty is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Crocker Lions, as well as all the other area Frisco League teams in this part of Missouri. Be sure to check him out at Cross Creek Realty for all your home needs, whether it be selling a house or looking for a house. They have homes to sell and homes to buy. Rennie Tire Pro is your local tire shop in the Licking area. Be sure to check them out for whether it be just changing a tire, buying a set of new tires, small auto repair. Check out Rennie Tire in Licking, Missouri. ZCM Timber Harvesting is your local timber harvesting service in this part of Missouri. Give Sarah Martin and the team a call. The Bank of Iberia is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Waynesville and Iberia communities, along with all the other Frisco League teams in the area. Be sure to give them a call. They are member FDIC, Equal Home Housing Lender, 2 locations, Waynesville and Iberia. Central is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports for a couple of years now. Be sure to reach out to them on Facebook or give them a call for all your glass needs, whether it be windshields in cars or doors for your home. Auto Glass Central can help. Home Plate Grill in Dixon, Missouri is a proud sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports and a great place to eat. Grab a burger, grab some waffle fries. They have some of the best food in Pulaski County, located downtown Dixon. The Plato Athletic Booster Club is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Plato Eagles again this year, especially in the Frisco League tournament, during the basketball season, and during the spring. Be sure to check them out, Plato Athletic Booster Club, on Facebook to become a member. Roscoe's Ice Cream Truck in Iberia, Missouri is a supporter of the Iberia Rangers and Allen Hilliard Sports again this season. When you see them, be sure to stop by, grab a sweet treat in Iberia. Thank you from Allen Hilliard Sports. Awesome. Good job on my part. And we are here. I think I was muted that whole time, but didn't miss anything. Anyways, we're here with Coach Snicker, the Waynesville girls coach now. And Coach Snicker, kind of how is it coming back? I know, since you last coach, we did add a three-point line.
Well, I mean, I played when there was no three-point line, but we've had a three-point line ever since I coached. So, but that's a good one, though. I say the girls, our effort and our energy was good tonight for the first game. We still have to knock the rust off of some stuff from not being in the gym but for 9 practices, before the Jamboree. So I think we have some positive stuff that we saw, and there's some stuff that we knew we had to work on. We haven't had fully time to fix, and so press break and those things are something that we still know we have to, still put a lot of emphasis on. So we'll get better this week.
All right, and then you have some returning starters there, and several of them shine from outside and playing some pretty good defense out there too. Some of the returning players, anyway.
Yeah, like I said, there was everybody I thought had good energy, great effort. Hustle was there, running up and down the floor. Just the little things of decision making and timing of shots. We still haven't talked a lot about shot selection. We do have a green light shooting program, and we haven't finished all those and who has what shot selection to take. So there's still some roles to be established there. That will clean up some of the stuff that we had, but overall, we worked the ball around. We got some good shots, and like I said, the effort was there.
All right, and then you're coming off pretty much a football season, so you haven't really had much of a break, if anything. I think you went straight from football to basketball over a weekend.
Yeah, that's true, but I doubled up a couple nights too when we got to have our open gyms, with your couple hours a week, to work with the girls. On that, we try to do a lot of individual, development stuff. So the actual practice stuff just came right after football. So I had Saturday and Sunday, and then we got after it on Monday. So it was good. It's fun. It keeps me young,
All right. So looking at some of these opponents here, you've obviously been an administrator for a little while there, so you've been here to Rolla quite a bit. And now, how was it facing a Steelville team that maybe you haven't quite seen there? Now, you do recognize, obviously, the coach there.
Yeah, I recognize Campbell. I didn't know he was there at first. I didn't know anything really about Steelville. I know that the girls played them last year in the St. James tournament. Coach told me he thought they'd be in zone. We really hadn't gone over a bunch of zone stuff. So we kind of struggled in that second quarter when it came to that. Lived outside a little too much without, flashing in the high post and in the short corner, but we can fix those things. So it was good to see something different in a zone where we know, hey, all right, we got to work on some stuff with our zone offense and then pressing, and so that was good. Last time I've been to Rolla, really as a coach, was against Elias in the districts when I was at Osage as a coach for the boys. So that was at the old gym. So it's a nice atmosphere here with the new gym, and like I said, look forward to kind of finding out what we got to do with their pressure that they're going to put on us.
All right, any of the freshmen or some of the JV players from last year, any of them working their way up in the process, or is that something that you're still going through right now?
We're still trying to figure out. We're looking at who's fully on varsity, what our JV looks like, and our C team type of thing. But we do know that we got some younger girls some minutes tonight already to try to just kind of see, get them to see what it looks like at least. We had some good leadership out there from returners. Pleased with that. The more we get our body language to keep positive and keep trying to do the things of a portrait of a tiger that we believe in with their leadership and positive thinking and hard work, resiliency, those things, and teamwork and respect. We'll keep growing throughout the year, so I'm pretty pleased of where we started and the direction that we're headed.
All right, and then schedule-wise here, you are in, again, the COC, a very tough conference there, and I don't know if Rolla's made theirs a whole lot easier. They have some Nixa on there too, and Marshfield, and they've added Elias, but you play quite a few of those teams yourself, and so how is coming in, coaching into the COC here that you've seen these teams, so you now get a chance to go on the other side of the court with them as a coach?
Yeah, we welcome the challenge. We talked about toughness and competitiveness, already at the beginning of the season, that we needed to be tough and we had to be able to compete and we had to work together. And so we're going to need all those things in the conference, and so we look forward to those challenges and see if we can get better each night. We started the Marshfield tournament with Marshfield, so that's going to be a challenge in itself, but that's the only way we're going to get better is to play good teams.
All right, appreciate it, Coach, and we will see you later. What do you think of the Security Bank of Pulaski County, with 2 convenient locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, Missouri, is a proud supporter of the Waynesville Tigers and the Lady Tigers athletics, including all their sports and activities. Security Bank is a member FDIC equal housing home lender. They can provide home loans, auto loans, whatever type of loan you need, and whatever support you need, give Security Bank a call or visit them in Waynesville, St. Robert, Missouri. Patch on Highway 28 is your local gas station for all your small grocery needs. Also, your Hunt's Brothers pizza provider, making it fresh in the store and keeping it warm under the lights for you. Multi flavors to choose from. You get 3 for $30. Also, all your snacks, chips, whatever you need, down to your beverages and down to your sweet snacks. Check out Dog Patch. The Dixon School District has been a sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports for many years now and continues to provide sponsorship. They have 3 state-of-the-art schools, including a high school, middle school, and an elementary school, all in Dixon, Missouri, serving the Dixon and St. Robert area children. Be sure to check them out at their new admin building on the corner downtown, just off of Main Street, the Dixon School District, Dixon, Missouri. There's what the
yeah, oh, that looks great.
I think it's noticeable.
Oh my, yeah, it's more than noticeable. It's great. It's great.
All right, we are here with Security Bank, I believe, Bank President. Is that your title there?
That's correct, Alan. How are you doing tonight?
Pretty good. Mike Dunbar here. He is really one of the people that helps to make all these broadcasts possible.
Well, you know, Alan, we just enjoy being a sponsor on Allen Hilliard Sports. You do such a great job covering all the athletics.
Sponsor of everybody, but we do want to thank him for all his support here, and again, thank you for making this game possible, let alone going to your logo is probably going to be on a game in Hattonville High School tomorrow, just because it's up there.
Yeah, well, Alan, it's Security Bank's honor to sponsor these athletic programs that you broadcast. Here we're here at the Jamboree here in Rolla tonight with Waynesville Lady Tigers basketball, and they've already had one round and they did fantastic. We're just so proud of them, and I just encourage all of the Waynesville fans to get out and support our winter sports. You got girls and boys basketball, you got girls and boys wrestling, and you also have girls swimming. So we just encourage all of our fans to get out and support our team. Our student athletes work extremely hard, and we're just all so proud of it. I know we're getting ready to start up here again with Waynesville Lady Tigers taking on the Rolla Bulldogs, and we look forward to another outstanding performance by the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
And we in fact do have added swimming this year, going to attempt that, and also quite a few road trips, I believe, including one to Webb City and Carthage this year, so there's some long road trips in there.
That's right. We look forward to a great another year of sponsoring Waynesville Sports, and just encourage everybody to get out and support our school district. Thanks so much, Alan. Talk to you later.
Everyone has a ritual. That small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health.
Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health.
Find the resources you need to keep your mental health a priority.
Love your mind.
Progressive Ozark Bank in Licking, Missouri is a supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats athletics, including this Frisco League tournament for the boys and the girls, and the district tournament. Thank you, Progressive Ozark Bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing and Lender.
like 3 minutes. Take like 3 minutes.
You're just gonna do it while watching the game?
Yep. The shot. All right, we are here with the Dixon Bulldogs basketball coach. That is Scotty Ballard here, and Coach Ballard, coming into this season here, you have you don't have quite a few girls, but you got a young team, I imagine, there.
Yeah, we have 4 sophomores and 3 freshmen. I thought we were going to have 9, and we lost 2 in conditioning, and that's fine. We need to focus on other stuff, and we're down to 7, but all 7 of these girls have played for a long time and been together through the whole process. And I figured by the end of the season, that's what we would be down to anyway, is our true core 7. But I'm excited about them. They don't act like sophomore and freshmen, that's for sure.
Well, the numbers have kind of been that way the last few years at Dixon, so it's not really the biggest fear is you get a game where you get a lot of fouls early, and that kind of limits what you can do. But
yeah, it definitely makes it hard on us because we want to play a lot of full court pressure style basketball up tempo, and that leads to fouls. And we'll have to watch foul trouble because I could get in foul trouble real quick with only 7 early and having to go to my bench.
Yep.
But we'll have to be cautious of that. And that's one thing we've really been talking about in practice a lot.
And then coming into this season with the young team there, you have, who are some of the key players this year that are going to help, with Dixon here as, Frisco League, obviously.
Right. All of them probably will have some sort of role in our system as far as that goes. But we have 3 returning starters, 3 sophomores that had to start as freshmen. Lack of JV leads to them having to play varsity minutes right away, which for me that's going to be better that they had varsity time this year. Of course, I'd love to have a JV, but now that they do have experience at varsity, it's going to probably impact us tremendously. Those 3, and all 3 of them know the game and played with us for a while, so I'm excited. And then, of course, my 3 freshmen had a pretty good, successful basketball career up to this point through rec ball, middle school, and so on. They haven't lost many games their entire life, and they're going to be a lot of help.
All right, and then the first game against Steelville, and then you have the Frisco League tournament every year, which is one of the more unique tournaments in Missouri there. You don't see a lot of conference tournaments like that anymore. Kind of a college style there where you got your tournament champion, then you have your regular season conference champion.
Yeah, the Frisco League girls side to me is going to be pretty stacked somewhat. We have teams that aren't going to be as good as they was in the past, but still there's other teams that are better. It just seems like you don't know what's going to happen on any given night. I think you don't know who's going to be who.
Well, the seeding of that sometimes works out, but there's almost always, for example, a Stoutland team that boys and girls can make it to the winning side of the bracket when they're, according to the bracket, they shouldn't be on the winning side of the bracket.
Yeah.
And then you always have quite a few of those teams that really come out and just kind of grow early in the season and surprise some people. But Crocker is the top seed in that tournament there, and no stranger to Crocker. About a 10-minute drive down 133, and
yeah, Crocker deserves to be the one. I voted him 1, and there's no doubt. I think it should have been easy across the board for everybody to vote them as the 1. They have the most experience and most returners. They'll be a tough team.
And Crocker coached by former, a district champion and I believe a quarterfinal basketball coach at Waynesville, Tom Billner over there. He's done a great job coming out of retirement and really doing a good job with that Lady Lions team this last couple of years.
Yeah, he's done a good job with them. Pretty good team, and had some success.
Yep. Now you're looking at, like I was mentioning, Steelville, and then you've got some pretty tough games
out
of conference. Also, I believe St. Elizabeth is one of the opponents.
We'll have some tough games. Vienna ain't no slouch either. They have a pretty good team. We'll have to play Vienna. They returned a lot of the talent they already had. Steelville's first, like you said. That's why I'm here tonight. Had to come over and do a little scouting. My old buddy Gamble's back at Steelville. He was always fun to coach against, one of my good coaching buddies from the past, and it's going to be fun to get to go against him again.
And
Steelville
came out, showed some pretty good resilience out here, and I think they'll be a pretty tough team, but we'll be live.
First game in the Frisco.
Yep, and then we'll be live on Allen Hilliard Sports from that game on that Tuesday there. So that'll be live on YouTube there. That is our game of the week, I believe, that week. So
okay, cool deal.
All right, appreciate it, Coach. We will see you.
We appreciate you
a little
Alan.
bit later. All right. Security Bank is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, and they are the main supporter this year and sponsor of all broadcasts of Allen Hilliard Sports. They've been around since World War II through the thick and the thin, supporting the Waynesville St. Robert community through all these years of growth, and continue to support the Waynesville St. Robert community through 2 locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, one in downtown by the courthouse, the other location in St. Robert. Be sure to check out Security Bank of Pulaski County for all your banking needs. They are member FDIC, whether it be car loan, house loan, they can make it happen. Again, thank you, Security Bank, for all your support. And Security Bank wishes the best for all the Tigers and Lady Tigers this season in all their competitions, whether it be arts or athletics. Again, Security Bank of Pulaski County, 2 convenient locations. Hilliard Sports would like to thank the Iowa Woo this year for allowing me to be their provider of live broadcasting services during their games up in Waterloo, Iowa. Be sure to check them out next season on the Arena League, the Iowa Woo.
1 in 10 kids vape. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Dixon community, as well as the Dixon athletic programs. Be sure to Electric is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and all the schools in their district in Pulaski County, Missouri, along with Marys County and other locations throughout Missouri. Good luck to the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season from Gas Osage Electric. G-Tech Fiber is built to last. Your local area internet run on Gas Osage Electric power poles. Reach out to Gas Osage Electric for all your G-Tech Fiber internet needs, whether you live rural or in the city. They can provide internet. Chris Pills Basketball is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, Pocahontas Redskins, and the area schools. Allen Hilliard Sports will once again be providing the coverage of the Waynesville youth football for grades kindergarten all the way to 6th grade this year, from week 1 all the way to the championship in November. Games will start first week of September. Be sure to reach out, WIF Football, if you'd like to play. Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught by many things through sports. In addition to the skills they learn, self-control, ideals of fair play, honesty, respect for authority, and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences. Once again, thank you to the Arkansas Athletic Association, and good luck, Pocahontas Member School, Arkansas Activities Association.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friends?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught by many things through sports. In addition to the skills they learn, self-control, ideals of fair play, honesty, respect for authority, and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences. Once again, thank you to the Arkansas Athletic Association, and good luck, Pocahontas Member School, Arkansas Activities Association.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Pawn Shop is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and all the area schools, including the Frisco League basketball tournament. Be sure to visit them down by the front gate of Fort Leonard Wood. The Bank of Crocker, since 1911, has been in Pulaski County and the surrounding area for many years.